Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, which is all about income-oriented investing. Super quick video today following an announcement that Quadravest made on one of their split share funds, Financial 15, but on the preferred shares. So they announced recently that for the Financial 15 preferred share, stock symbol FTN.PR.A, they will be increasing the annual dividend rate, or actually this is the monthly dividend rate, to 0.0625, yielding, which would yield 7.5%. This is going to be as of December 1st, 2022. Very, very interesting and quite an enormous yield for a preferred share of a split share fund, right? So back on June 5th, 2022, I came out with this video, Safety ETFs on the Canadian stock market, where you'll get at least 6% plus dividend yield. And in this video, I cover several categories of funds, which in my opinion, I feel are great places to park money, short term, medium term, for an emergency fund. You know, these are great alternatives compared to a GIC, for example, which are locked in, will have lower yields than 6%, and where the income is interest, it's not tax efficient. So in this video, I go through 4 categories. The first category is the preferred shares of split share funds. So the preferred shares of split share funds are very boring. They're very safe because they do not capture any of the stock price movements of the portfolio. That all goes to the Class A share. So in that video, I actually covered Dividend 15. I also covered Financial 15, which is the topic of this video. And let's quickly just review it real quick, because of this announcement, I feel that Financial 15 preferred shares, and of course the stock symbol is FTN.PR.A, right? You got to make sure that PR is there, because if you just search FTN, that would be the Class A share. So you got to search FTN.PR.A. So as I showed you in that video as well, if we look at the graph of the last 10 years, this is a very, very boring stock price, which is exactly what we need for safety, right? They typically always stays or hovers around $10. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect, guys. There's very minor fluctuation. There was a giant fluctuation just for a week or two at the COVID-19 crash. You see it went from 10 something to 750, but it quickly recovered back to 980. So you could expect always the stock price to hover around $10 and never changes. And that's just the nature of the preferred shares of a split share funds, because it doesn't capture the stock price movement of the overall portfolio. Only the Class A shares do that. So very, very boring, and boring is what you want. Stable is what you want when you're parking money, right? Because you want to be able to get in and out of it whenever you please without fluctuation of your capital. So preferred shares of a split share fund is really, really good. And following this announcement, basically, like we saw, it will bump the yield up to 7.5%. That's pretty much unheard of. So, the monthly rate is going to go to 0.0625. So that's the monthly rate. And if we multiply it by 12, we'll get the annual rate, which is going to be 75 cents. So let's just say if, Financial 15 preferred share stock price stays at 975 starting in December 2022, well, you do 0.75 divided by 9.75 times 100. That will give you your yield. And just like the announcement said, where it will be approximately 7.5, it's actually a bit higher now. It's 7.69. So guys, for a preferred share of a split fund, almost an 8% yield is absolutely incredible. So this one definitely takes the cake now for sure over DFN. And let's not forget what FTN actually is, right? So FTN is a portfolio of 15 stocks, just like the name says, Financial 15, of 15 of the top blue chip North American financial companies. So very, very, very safe here. And one really cool thing that I absolutely love and point out about FTN preferred shares in the other video is that the asset coverage is actually very huge at 171% for the preferred share. So there's a lot of downside protection on the preferred shares, even higher than compared to Dividend 15, which has an asset coverage of 153% only. So not only does it have lower asset coverage or less downside protection, compared to, of course, this is comparing it to the Class A shares, corresponding Class A shares. It has less yield. It has less than 6%. It has less than 6% yield, whereas FTN is going to have about 7.5% yield. So Financial 15, guys, takes the cake. Definitely now my top choice for safety because of that incredible, first of all, quality. Great yield. It's going to be a 7.5% plus starting in December 2022. Great asset coverage. I mean, you simply cannot go wrong. And also, let's not forget that the income, here's another advantage compared to a GIC. There's a million advantages. First of all, you're not locked in. You could buy and sell FTN PR shares whenever you want on the open market. And another big advantage is all the income, which is going to be monthly, by the way, with FTN.PR, is all considered eligible dividends. This is the 2021 tax breakdown of all the dividends. And you can see here it's 0.05625, and that's exactly what's going to increase to 0.0625. But as you could see here, it's all eligible dividends, which is much, much more tax efficient than interest or a GIC because it gives interest income. So there you have it, guys. Just wanted to make a quick video on this. I applaud Quadravest for updating or increasing the dividend. It's always a nice thing to get, and definitely FTN Financial 15 preferred shares, definitely my top choice for a safety ETF on the Canadian market. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, that like button, and make sure you're subscribed not to miss out on my future content. Of course, hit that little bell next to the subscribe button so you're notified for any new content that comes out. Also, make sure to visit our website, passiveincomeinvesting.ca. That's where you could purchase my digital product, the Ultimate DIY Investing Package, which is on version 4 right now. It comes with lifetime updates, so you only have to buy it once, which is awesome. So this is a companion tool. It's a reference tool that will help you build your own portfolio according to your needs and goals. And it covers both the Canadian and American and US stock markets. So make sure to check it out. I have a video explaining from A to Z exactly what the product is. I showcase it, so there's no surprises. If you're interested, make sure to check out that video. Also, right there on my website, on the homepage, I do offer a one-on-one coaching session with me. So this is a 1-hour Zoom call with yours truly for in case you need personalized help. I'll answer all your questions and I'll help you best I can. Just remember, I'm not a licensed financial planner or financial advisor. These are just going to be friendly conversation, right? It's just going to be my opinions. But if ever you're looking for that personalized touch, that personalized help, you could book a one-on-one with me. Make sure to check out the message on top of that calendar. That will give you a status of my bookings for that month. Also, we do have a Facebook group, great Facebook group, over 12,000 members. So make sure to join our community. The group is called Passive Income Investing, a nice Facebook group where everyone is sharing their thoughts and opinions and sharing their experiences. So it's a really nice group. We make sure to stay on top of the scam and the spams, and we delete those right away. So make sure to join our Facebook group. If ever you want something more personalized with us, you could follow us on Instagram. That's where we post more personal things on our adventures here in Panama. So follow us on Instagram if you want. And how do I always leave you? Continue to stay safe, continue to stay healthy, and of course, stay passive. See you next time.